Hey guys, welcome to Men's Grooming Advice. I'm Bear Clark. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe for new skincare and men's grooming advice videos every single week. Now, I don't currently receive any free skincare from anybody. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Feel sad, poor old me. But no, in other words, I don't get big goodie bags and sample sets from skincare manufacturers, because I'm a tiny little YouTuber. They don't know who I am, they don't care, they're not going to send me freebies. So everything I buy, everything I review, I'm buying myself. So sometimes I end up buying just exactly what I think I'm going to want. Occasionally I buy something if somebody's been particularly asking me to review it. I went and bought a lot of the Bulldog skincare recently because I had a lot of people asking me about that. But what that means is I tend to stick to certain brands that I tend to know I like, because if I'm going to try, say, a new Korean moisturiser and it's 30 quid, I want to pick one that I think I'm going to like, because at the end of the day it's my money. It's not a freebie that I can go, okay, I didn't like that and chuck it. So I like the idea sometimes of mixing it up a little bit and getting a little bit of a surprise. So what I've done is I've subscribed to a service called Toppbox here in the UK. It's a subscription service. Basically what you do is you explain your a little bit about your background. It's a very, very, very brief, not particularly in-depth, but a few questions, you know, your age, what's your skin type, is there a particular sort of thing you're looking to do, is it de-aging, is it to, you know, clearer skin, acne, etc. So this is what you get through the post. It's £24 for each box. They come out bi-monthly, so this is the June one. I'm due another one in August. When you sign up, you do get 15% off your first order. So let's have a little look inside. Okay, so a little bit of a bump in there, and this is what we got. First thing to notice about this is that these are full-size products. So recently I did a quick video about the Cult Beauty men's trial box, which was I think probably a similar sort of price. Several of those were sample size only, where these are all full-size products. So I have taken out a couple and tried a couple, but not all of them. So I'll give you my initial thoughts on the ones I've tried, but what I'll do is I'll probably come back and do a deeper dive, or more likely I'll probably give a more in-depth review of each single pit on Instagram, as that's probably the easiest way to do it. So starting off, I've got the Friendly Soap Orange and Grapefruit soap bars. This is a body soap bar, not face bar. I wouldn't use a bar on my face. This is, it's actually pretty, yeah, it's handmade basically. It's a handmade soap, orange and grapefruit, but I'll give that one a try and I'll probably pop that on Instagram and what I thought of that. We've got an eye cream or an eye gel. Now, how many people will tell me that you don't need eye cream or eye gel, and how many of you will be right? The vast majority of you. Very, very few eye creams actually do anything at all. An awful lot of them are the same as the standard moisturiser, but just in a tiny tube for 3 or 4 times the price. Others do have a benefit. The Inky List caffeine under eye cream, for instance, is very good. It does help reduce puffiness. So this one, I haven't tried it yet, but I like the description on the back of this. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Don't allow yours to look like they belong in a derelict building that's just been vandalised again. Like any under eye products, I would suggest, if you have it, stick it in the fridge just to keep it cool. So virtually zero smell. It is literally a clear gel, very aqueous, so very light. Again, I'll try all that for a few weeks and I'll let you know on Instagram what I think of that one. This is one that I actually got out of the box and tried it, and I've been trying it a few times. This is the New Skin Scrub. It calls itself a dual action microdermabrasion. So basically it's a physical scrub with some enzymes in there as well. So this was quite a bit harsher than I was expecting. It really is scrubby. You know, you feel it glassy scratchiness on your skin. I'm not a fan of physical exfoliation. I stopped physical exfoliation years ago. I use chemical exfoliation, acids, etc. But if you particularly like a scrub that you can actually feel, this one is very nice to apply. It comes out as a sort of white cream. It doesn't foam up. It's got all the particulates in it, and I would suggest if you do get this, no more than twice a week. Absolutely no more than twice a week. And then probably I would restrict this to your neck and your beard area and use it just before shaving. I have to say, when you use it, the smell is divine. I'm not quite sure what the scent is. All I can say is it's really masculine. It's got a lovely scent to it. So if you like a physical scrub, if you want to go up from your bulldog or man caves or some of the sort of 4, 5, 6 pound ones, if you want to go high-end facial physical scrub, then this one may well be for you. This is the one that confused me. Well, not confused me, I just thought that sounds a bit weird. Procol. So I'm pretty sure that Procol is the company that makes the charcoal toothpaste, which is quite popular. I don't use it, but I know it's quite popular. But this is actually a natural deodorant balm, so 100% aluminium free and vegan. So it is I don't know if that's going to show up on the camera, but that is a thick grey paste. I was worried before I opened this up that I was going to have black armpits, but to use it, you just get a scoop on the end of your finger, rub it between two fingers, and actually just put it underneath just rub it gently into the skin. I've used it 2 days running, and I've been impressed with it. Very impressed, in fact. So I'm going to be trialing this full on, and I'll do a proper full review of this at a later date once I've had a good 2 or 3 weeks of using it. This is the Good Day Primitive Man shampoo with their own organic argan oil and aloe vera leaf extract for sensitive scalps. I've used this once. I used that this morning. It felt weird to use. Now, what do I mean by weird to use? Well, I wash my hair every day because I tend to get quite hot and sweaty easily, particularly at night, and sometimes I even shower twice a day, which is quite a hell of a intense on the hair. So I try not to wash my hair every single day, but I shower every day because if I come home from work and I just want to get rid of that hospital smell, then I go and pop in the shower. So I like a mild shampoo, but one that really feels like it's cleaning. So I use Paul Mitchell at the moment. That's one of my favourite shampoos I've ever used. That gets it nice and clean, and then what I do is I condition twice a week, just twice a week. But when I'm drying my hair, what I do is I put a couple of drops of pure argan oil just in my hands, run it through my hair, and the difference it makes, if you've never tried it, guys, particularly if you find you've got quite dry or straw feeling hair, get some pure argan oil, or you can get some argan oil derivatives which are a lot more cost friendly because argan oil is quite expensive, but in a drugstore. But get a small thing of argan oil, 2 drops of that in your hand, rub it in the palms of your hand, put it through your hair just as you're drying your hair. Hair feels amazing. So this has got the aloe vera and the argan oil in it, and my hair feels clean and it feels soft, but it didn't feel like it was cleaning my hair when I was washing my hair. It felt like I was washing my hair with conditioner, which isn't a particularly pleasant feeling. So I'm going to need to try this a few more times to decide. I didn't enjoy using it. The finished product is fine, and at the end of the day that's what really matters, isn't it? But I'm not sure of that. Jury's out of that. And finally we have the Flint & Flint SPF Hand Hero. So this is it's a hand cream, hand protective cream, so especially an emollient, but it's also got SPF in it as well, which makes sense. To be honest, I never think of putting sunscreen on my hands. I put it down my arms, shoulders, face, whatever, but never think of really putting it on my hands. So if you're working outside a lot, you spend a lot of time in the sun, if you're lucky enough to laze around on a yacht all day, or whether you have to actually go out and earn a living and you're out digging holes in the road or doing gardening or something all day, then an SPF on your hands can help reduce the chances of getting the mottly look as you get older, and a little bit of the sun damage on the hands. I don't know whether it's really necessary, to be honest, unless you're out constantly in the sun, but you know, I haven't seen these scientific studies that say it does or doesn't work, so I don't want to poo-poo it. But what I will say is that it's a nice. I've tried it once. It's a nice enough hand cream or protective. It's not a cream. It's not going to moisturise your hands. It's not going to scrub your hands. It's a protective, and the fact it's got a bit of SPF in it, yeah, that's fine. You guys know what I feel about SPF in things like moisturisers. I'm not into that. If I want sunscreen, I'll use a separate sunscreen over the top. It feels nice enough to use. I'm sure there's probably some benefits to it on long term, so certainly don't have anything against using it. The thing I do have against it is the price. It's £24 for this. £24 for that. Now you can go into a drugstore and get things like the Norwegian hand gel or the hand cream, protective cream, and I'm sure it's probably about £5 for the same amount. I'm not convinced that this is worth £24, but yeah, I will use it. Obviously, I bought it, I paid for it, my money, I will use it. But bear in mind that this is £24. The box cost £24. So that's the other thing to bear in mind. When you add all these up, it comes to way more than £24 you pay for it. Now, if I was a good YouTuber, I would have actually bothered to add this up. I haven't. I apologise. So you're definitely, if you look at the sell price of these compared to the price of the kit that you bought or the box you bought for £24, it's very good value. Now, that good value is obviously going to be limited to how much you use it. If you use most of these products, it's going to be well worth it. If you get a box like this and you actually find there's only one thing you like, unless it's this and it's exactly £24, then it's a little bit of a lottery. So it depends. How do you guys feel about the idea of spending £24 every 2 months to get a box of new skincare from? I mean, I haven't heard of many of these. I have to say. How do you feel about that? I find it quite exciting. I don't mind. It gives me something to review. It introduces me to new product lines. Now, I did see, I don't know if they all were. I think actually, again, if I was a good YouTuber, I would look these things up, but I am pretty sure, looking at them, yes, these are all British products. So I live in Britain, I live in Great Britain, I'm very patriotic, you know, I've served my country. So to spend money on British products is great. Now, obviously, you know I'm a complete Korean skincare whore, so I buy an awful lot of Korean skincare, but supporting British brands, that's a thumbs up. From the point of view of, if you used a couple of these products, your quid's in. It represents very good value for money if you accept the fact that there may be products you don't like. But if that's the case, then you get 6 products in a box, you use 4 of them, the 2 of them you wrap up and give them Christmas presents. Job's a good one. So I'm enjoying the Toppbox. This is my first one. Obviously, I'll do a review for every one I get. I'll do mini reviews of the particular products on Instagram. So what do you think, guys? Would you pay £24 for a mystery box without knowing what you're buying to take a chance, or would you be like, hell no, I need to know exactly what I want? Let me know in the comment section below. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, please give it a like, it's always appreciated. Give a comment down below. I've been Bear Clark, you've been amazing, and I'll see you again real soon.